Hey, welcome back. I'm CeJaay. This is the Dirty Landry Experience, and week one of the NFL playoffs is over. How you feeling? I mean, really, I'm a little worked up this morning. I'm thinking of going and grabbing some Valium or something to calm me down because I'm not sure that my heart can take this crap that the NFL bestowed upon us over the last few days. The games, some of the games were great and exciting. There was lots of good play, but there were some things that really bothered me, and I want to get some things off my chest to start with here. First off, I want everyone here to know there's three things. I am a Rams fan, right? The Cowboys and the Rams are my two teams, and I'm embarrassed by what happened last night. I grew up watching both the Rams and Cowboys, and to be honest, if the Cowboys are playing the Rams, I want the Cowboys to win. So the Rams are just the team that's in my heart from when I was a kid. Okay? So, number two, I love a feel-good story. I love Sam Darnold. Baker Mayfield had a great year. Russell Wilson, I feel sorry for him because he really has no wide receivers in Pittsburgh, and even that number 14 Pickens that they call a wide receiver, he's just a spoiled, pouty brat. And Russell Wilson deserves better. But anyway, I digress. I'm also hardly ever critical of officials. I mean, I was an official in basketball, mind you, but it's a tough gig. I mean, you have to get it right. You're under enormous pressure to get it right because it's not just your two eyes. It's everybody watching. Plus, there's like 20 cameras at every playoff game, maybe 25. At the Super Bowl, you think that's a lot. At the Super Bowl, there's like 165 cameras because they want to get it right. So get it right, for crying out loud. Last night, Peyton Manning, Eli Manning, and Bill Belichick were basically speechless over what happened. Well, this. That is a picture of Matt Stafford throwing the ball at some worms. That is intentional grounding. That is a fumble in my world. It's the same as a few weeks ago when Taylor was running down the field and intentionally dropped the ball before he got to the end zone. That, my friends, is a fumble. That was not a forward pass. Defensive guy picks the ball up and scores, and for all intents and purposes, the game is tied, and Minnesota is back in it. But the replay official overturns it, saying that's a pass. Seriously? Seriously? I'm sorry, but that is not a pass. So, Viking fans, I feel sorry. I'm sorry for your loss. Because that is what we used to call the TSN turning point. And for those of you who don't know what that is, in Canada we have a sports network like ESPN. It's called TSN. And they used to always have the TSN turning point of a game. It's where the momentum shifted or something shifted in the game, which would have made it either a better game or it just changed the outcome completely. And that was what happened right there. If that had been allowed to stand, that would have been a 10-all game. New game, 35-34 Rams at the end. I'm still a Rams fan, but you got to give me that one. But Viking fans did not deserve what happened last night. That is just not right, okay? The officials got it wrong. They have 25 cameras watching what's going on, and they got it right. But you know what? They're not the only ones on the weekend that can feel jobbed. What about the Packers on this play? You can see Nixon, yes, he fumbled the ball, but he has it. He's rolling over with the ball in his hand before a bunch of, 300-pounders fall on him and take it away. He also got hit in the head, a headshot. And that wasn't called, but that's not reviewable. I mean, I can understand you missing that one. But when you have cameras and 14 different angles and showing it from the top and the side and so forth, and you can see that he has the ball and he's on the ground being touched, that means that the Packers aren't down 7-0 a minute and a half into that game. And maybe, just maybe, there's a different outcome, or at least a lot better and a lot closer game. So the way I look at this is the replay officials just screwed it up completely. But then there's the actual referee. And now this referee screwed up a call, but hey, Josh Allen, he missed some passes. Every receiver drops a ball or two. Everyone makes a mistake during a game, including officials. So this guy makes a mistake in the end zone, right? He doesn't call a pass interference holding while Allen is looking for a receiver. They wind up kicking a field goal. So Allen goes back to the bench. And who goes back to the bench with him to talk to him and to apologize? Well, you saw it. Look. In what world is that right? That referee might as well just put on a Bills jacket, sit on the bench and go Buffalo. Come on, man. You make a mistake. If you want to apologize, next time the quarterback's on the field, come out and say, hey, man, I blew that call. Just the same as a quarterback would go to a wide receiver and say, hey, man, I overthrew it. Sorry. Or a wide receiver says to a quarterback, hey, I missed that block. Sorry. Things happen. It's a wild game out there. But don't give people ammunition by doing that and missing on that call, and missing on that call. I mean, this is just ridiculous. This is why people think there's a conspiracy in the league. And I know there isn't. But man, oh man, come on. These are supposed to be your best referees, your best players, your best games of the year. And yes, they will be. Week 2 will be a lot better, won't it? Now, if you watched this video, please, I need 2 subscribers. Just boom, boom, easy to do. Like, subscribe, and we'll see you next time. But you know what? Go Rams. I got to get that in there. Sorry, Viking fans. I know. But go Rams. I just can't say go Cowboys because, they didn't exactly have the greatest season. But go Rams. But I still have the feeling that, yeah, KC's still going to win their 3rd Super Bowl. But hey, that's for another show. Enjoy week 2 of the playoffs. I'm CeJaay. Thanks for watching.